All right. Get ready for another one. Another one. One day at a time, man. Hard work. It hit my shoulder, ran into a wall trying to ask my son a question. Hit my shoulder so hard, felt like I separated it. But I didn't. So I'm still here. I thought for a second, man, I was like, oh Lord, don't tell me I didn't hurt myself. Trying to ask my son a question and ran into the wall. Took my shoulder and knocked it out of place. But I moved it around. I was like, no, I'm good. But for a split second, I was a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be honest with you. I thought I might have messed myself up. But anyways, today, it's not a challenge today. Today is about teaching. I'm gonna give some tips. Our next workout will be another challenge. I have, I think it's like 800 reps I'm gonna do in an hour, something like that. 200 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 200 squats, and 200 calf raises, all in 1 hour. Sounds crazy, but that's what I do. I always do a lot of crazy stuff. But today we're gonna do a lot more about teaching, some techniques that you can do to make you, if you're trying to get shredded, you're trying to get in shape. If you do these steps, you do these tips that I'm going to give you, these workouts, believe me, it's going to help you. It's going to help you to get shredded like you want to be. If you're trying to lose weight or if you're trying to gain a little mass, but at the same time you want to get more shredded than gaining mass, I'm going to give you the answer to it today. Because a lot of these workouts that I do them all the time, and I do them for a reason. It's because when it breaks down the body, the tissue, it does it in a very fast. Well, what's a better word than fast? Does it in a very, I don't know, in a fast way, in a faster way than it usually would. Put it that way. So some of them have to do with push-up variations that I do. A lot of it has to do with me running sprints. I'll do some sprints in this workout. There's some push-up variations that I do, that I always do. You know, I might not do them here on the lives, but I'm gonna do it today on the live, just so y'all know some other things that I do that you don't just see on here on a usual basis. Because a lot of times I'm just gonna show you the bench press, the regular push-ups, the regular pull-ups, or I might even do weighted pull-ups. But there's a lot of other stuff I do to really push my body to the furthest point, to the point where you get the best results. When I talk about muscle confusion, this workout here is completely about muscle confusion. And the reason for it is because it speeds things up in a rapid pace. If you're trying to get in shape, this is what's going to do it. So definitely follow along, pay attention closely, because I'm going to break these workouts down specifically for certain muscles and specifically for ways to speed up the pace. You know, if you're trying to get in shape, you're trying to get shredded, and you're trying to speed up the pace, you want it to be more rapid, this is what you need to do. Okay? So first we're going to get the stretch on, as I always like to do. Got to get my stretch on. After I get my stretch on, we're going to make sure, as I get started, I want to make sure everybody puts on the chat, like we always talk about, put on there where you're coming from, whether it's state, whether it's a country, anywhere on this planet, wherever you're coming from, let everybody know where you're coming from so we can all see all those from all around the world. And then you get to get your little shout out. You know, it's a little fun thing to do. I do every single live. I do it every single live. That, and also, I'm going to speak on it right now. I'm going to speak on it a little bit later, and I'm going to speak on it even at the end. If you like this type of content, where people are teaching you tips to get in shape, also doing challenges. I like to do challenges, or I'll go to the beach. I work out with other guys all the time. If you like this type of stuff, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Join in, be a part of the team, part of the journey that I have, and the journey, because I want you to be a part of that journey. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But if you're not really, really into this kind of stuff, you don't really watch this kind of stuff, and you don't plan on watching it, then just hit the like button, show a little love. I'm gonna give you a little love, little tips and stuff like that. You just hit the little like button, show me a little love. Fair? I think it's a fair deal. First off, make sure to let me know, is the sound sounding good? Does it sound loud and clear? If it doesn't sound loud and clear, let me know. Because sometimes I gotta pull the sound out and restart it. But if it sounds loud and clear, then give me a thumbs up on the chat to let me know, because I want to make sure that's one thing gotta have right is that sound. I don't want it to sound like an echo. And you're like, I can hear him, but it just has a weird sound. No, I need it to sound smooth and clear. So y'all let me know in the chat if it sounds smooth and clear. All right, let's check it out. All right, we got Jody McInman, 4750. Oh, yes. What's up? What's going on? Thank you for being on here. Thank you. And then we got, is it Valen, M713E, saying hi. I'm going to say hi back to you. Shouts out to you. Bill Edwards, 2756. Can you show me your six packs and flex? Well, you'll be able to see the six pack. The six pack is going to show pretty much the whole workout. I don't even have to flex. It's going to show, I promise. The Master Bro 90 sounds perfect. Okay, so the sound is good. So that means we got a good deal. We got good sound. We got a good workout ready to go. And now we're going to do the workout. But first off, we're going to stretch. I don't do 30-minute stretch or anything like that. But I do like to do a little bit of stretching. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Take myself a sip of water and then do a little bit of stretching. And like I said before, wherever you're coming from, whether it's Asia, Africa, China, Tokyo, India, Mexico, Spain, France, Europe, where else? Australia, Caribbean, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Panama, Jamaica, Colombia, Brazil, Venezuela, Argentina, Canada, Hawaii, even Hawaii, any of the states, Alaska, Texas, New York, New Mexico, Nebraska, Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Virginia, the Carolinas, either one, North Carolina or South Carolina, or the Dakotas, North Dakota or South Dakota, Minnesota, Illinois, Tennessee, Georgia, Mississippi. What's some other ones? Louisiana. Got to represent Louisiana. I used to go to Louisiana all the time. I even lived in Louisiana for, I don't know, it was about 6-7 months. Lived in New Orleans right after the, not right after the hurricane, but a little while after the hurricane. They had Katrina. I lived there. That was before I even got married. So yeah, it was a while ago. But yeah, wherever you coming from, man, just put it on there. Let us know where you coming from. All right, here we go. So the first one that I'm going to go over, since I already got the bench press, I did the bench press workout the other day, right? So I'm going to do a little variation workout on this bench press. So what I do is I start off with 225, right? Don't worry, this is the opposite. We're going down. We're starting at 225 and we're going to go down. So you come off on a 225 and you want to do, for me, I do about 15 reps, okay? Now, it's going to depend on where you are in your bench press journey. You don't want to start off at 225 if 225 to you doesn't feel, like a normal warm-up or anything like that. If that's not what it feels like, then you don't want to start with that. You want to make sure whatever you're starting with you need to be able to lift it about 20 times. If you can lift it 20 times or more, then okay. I would say this, anywhere, if you know you can get under there and for sure you can get 18 or more reps, then okay, start with that rate, start with that weight and work his way down. Because when you finish this little workout that I do, you don't want to have any weight on there. So you don't want to start at the very highest because you're just starting your workout. But you want to start out with a good amount of weight that, can hold you down, but you can get up there without any kind of problem. So for me, I'm going to do it 15 reps, and then I'm going to come down from 225, and we're going to take off the 10s, okay? When we take off the 10s, now we're going to be at 205. We're going to do that one, then we're going to drop again. We're going to take off the 35s, and it's going to leave us with 135s, okay? Then after the 135, then we're taking off everything, and we're going empty weight. And when we get to the empty weight, we're going to rep out as far as we can go till you can't get your arms up. The reason why? The more repetition, the more reps you get in, the better. And you want to do it in a short amount of time. The muscles, they feel all that movement, right? The tissue. It's that quick reflexing, right? What do they call it? They say, what is it? Fast or something will get you, I forgot what it's like. Fast to get you ripped and slow to grow, right? So you want to go slow if you're trying to grow. You want to get that mass, you want to go slow. But we're not going slow. We're doing the opposite because this is about getting ripped. So let's go with the 225, and I'm going to start it off, and then we're going to drop it down from 225 to 205. So here we go, the first one. I just did, on my last workout 2 days ago, I did 200 reps of 225. About wore myself out. But that's okay, because we back at it. Here we go. All right, that's 15. You just break for a second. Let it warm, cool off. Then after that, I just already opened one. Let me not take that one. As you do that, we'll take off the 10s. So let's say you're starting off with, let's say you can move 165 or 155 like this, right? How I just did it. Okay. So you did that at 155. Now you want to take, I say, maybe drop it down to 135, right? Will be your next step. And then 135, you might take that off and just put 25s on there. It'll be 95 pounds. And then after that one, take 25s off, and you're going with nothing. But you're going with just a 45-pound bar. So that's the key. You're gonna do a little quick rep out, drop down, do another one, drop down, do another one, drop down. So you're going, I just did 15, so I just took off 20. So I take a quick break. Now I got to do 15 more, but it's less weight. So now I'm going to 205 and I'm going 15. Then after that, I'm going to drop it down at 135, right? And I'm going to go 15. So it's 15, 30, 45. And then on the last one, you just go until you can't go no more. Don't even worry about 15, 16, whatever. You just keep pushing that thing up until your arms say, oh man, I can't even do no more reps. Great. That's what you want. You want the arm to be like, we're not doing no more reps. When you get like that, that means you went until failure. If you went until failure, perfect. That's what we're doing. Pushing yourself until failure. If you really want to get ripped, you really want to get in shape, when you go out to the beach, when you go, especially this summer here, hey, we right around the corner from the summer. If you want to be ready for that summer, do these workouts that I'm going to show you today because they will get you there and in a hurry. I promise you. All right. So we just did that one. Took off the 10s. Now we're going to 205. We're going to do 15 more. Oh, matter of fact, let me get another shot of the agua. All right, here we go. Another 15 more. One, two, three. Let's go. All right, that's 15 more. Now we're gonna drop it down again from the 205 to now 135. Say like, well, why not go up? Right? Why not go up? That's the whole point of this workout. It's the opposite. Most of the time we'll do a workout. I'm sure you probably do it at the gym. You probably start off slow. You probably start off with a lower amount of weight, or you might start off at 225. You might start off more than 225. But wherever you start, usually, you go up. You're getting that mass. Right here, today, we're getting ripped. If you want to get mass, what I'm doing here today, I'm doing a lot of speed, a lot of reps. That's what's going to get you cut. That's what's going to get you ripped. You want to get that mass, you're trying to gain that mass. You want to slow down the speed and do heavy reps. I mean, a lot of, you want to do not as much repetition, more weight if you're trying to gain and get that mass. But obviously today, I'm teaching the opposite. We're getting ripped today. All right, so we just did a 15 or 225. Then we just did a 15 or the 205. Now we gotta do the 15 or the 135. And by the way, I just spoke on it, and I'm gonna speak on it throughout the live. If you like this type of content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you like this type of content. If you're kind of like, not really into this, but it's just cool watching this right now, but I probably ain't gonna watch it again. Then, hey, don't worry about it. No big deal. Thanks for being on here. You can just hit the like button to show a little love, but if you really like this type of content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Support your boy, man. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna do 15 or 135. And then after this one, we're going no weight. No weight at all. And we're gonna rep out until we can't go no more. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's 15. So that one, you might say, oh, well, you could have went up. Right. But that one, I did with the 15 on purpose because I want to still get a lot of reps in. But even though I could have did, I don't know, another 15 more reps, I want to make sure when I do it without the weight, I can really go for a long time. Sometimes when I do this, I'm able to do like 130 reps, 140 reps. One time I think I was on a live and I think I did like 150 or 60. I can't remember. I have to look at it, but I did a lot of reps. So I want to be able to go as long as I can possibly go and get as many reps as possible. That's the key. That's the key with it. First off, before I hit this rep, right? Not rep, before I hit this set, I want to make sure that if you're on here, if you haven't yet, put on there where you're from, where you're coming from, whether it's a city, state, country, no matter what it is, make sure you put it in there. Very important. Let everybody know where you're coming from, man. We showing support to everybody. Put it on there. We'll make sure I give you a representation and give you a shout out. What you got?
I was going to say, if you turn your hands to the back, put your mic on like the front of your hat, because I think the shadowing, it keeps changing the light on here.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't if I do that, then I can't put.
Well, the mic, so I can put it on your hat. Like, try to wear it like that backwards, and I'll see if that's better.
Oh, the microphone's in the opposite spot.
Yeah, put it on there. I'm just gonna see if that helps with the lighting.
Does it help?
Yeah, it looks like it is. Because now I can see the back. Because with it shadowing your face, it
Okay.
can't, like, it catches.
Well, tell me how it sounds. That's the biggest.
Your sound is great.
I'm talking about now, because the microphone's out here. It's not by me.
It's still doing the lighting thing. I don't know why.
Yeah, let's just leave it like it is. Okay, back to what we was talking about. We're gonna hit the rep out real quick. After this, after I do this rep out, before I get on to the next workout, we're gonna go through the chat, whoever's on there. If you put where you're coming from, and we're also gonna break down what we just did, and any questions that you got, I'm gonna make sure I answer them. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I answer them. All right, let's do this rep out. I don't know how many I'm gonna do, right? I don't know, but what I do know is I'm gonna go until I can't go no more. That's why it's a rep out. Matter of fact, let me pull this thing up some, because that sun is whooping my butt, man. All right, here we go. I look at this thing, I know there's no weight on here, but I try to keep the same mentality like it's a whole bunch of weight. So you might see me still breathing, doing my little breathing thing that I like to do. I like to do my little breathing warm up. It's just, it helps me stay on a certain pace. And as I'm doing my reps, it keeps a rhythm. And as long as I got that rhythm, it's always better for me. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Make sure y'all count it. I'm not gonna count it, so y'all count. All right, here we go. Ah. Woo. Ah. Woo. That was a push right there. Woo-wee. That was a push. I had to work hard for that one. I think I got about somewhere between 130 and 150. Did y'all count? Let me see. $140, okay. I'll take that. He said 137, so somewhere between 140 and 137. That'll work. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's good work, man. I started counting, but then I was like, man, I ain't counting. I don't want to mess this up. Because when I count, I sometimes I actually hurt myself because I'm so worried about a number. And let's say I would have told myself 120 or 125 or something like that. I would have wound up doing less because I'd have been worried about a number and I would have just stopped at that number. But I know when I do it like that, where I started to count off, but I stopped and I just let it go, I do more because there's no number in my head. I just want to go until I can't go no more. And I talk about that all the time on my lives. If you haven't been on here before and you're on here, I speak on this all the time. When you put a number out there and you tell yourself that's what you got to get to, you get there and you stop. But if you don't put a number and you say, man, I'm going to go until I can't go no more, then guess what? More power to you. There's no stopping you. You can go as far as you want. You know, you can go as far as you want. And then you just go until you can't go no more. The body will know that it's done enough. The body will let you know how many reps you actually can go. But if you put the mind in front of the body and you tell the mind, well, listen up, mind, I need you to go 75 reps. When you get to 75, your body it's going to be tired. You're going to be like, wow, I couldn't get no more because you told yourself to go 75 reps. So clear your mind when you do those rep outs like that. Don't tell yourself a number. Just go until you can't go no more. Because if you do that, I'm telling you, you're going to do more reps and you're going to get better results. That's what I'm teaching today. It's all about getting shredded. The more reps you can do, the better. The higher the repetition is so important with these workouts. All right, so that's the bench press. Now, we're going to go up to the different push-up variations that I do. So I'm going to move this bench press and I'm going to show y'all that. But first, we're going to go over the chat that we got. I want to make sure everybody put in here where they're from, right? If you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe. If you just here watching it for a little bit and that's going to be it, and you know you're not going to be into it, no big deal. But you can still hit the like button. But first, let's move this bench press out the way, and then we're going to get to the push-up variation. All right. Move this thing out of the way. And there was a couple people that were on here. I don't know if they're on here now, but they were on here the other day when I was speaking. I was doing the 200 reps, 225. And they were like, man, you're going to be sore. And I was trying to explain to them that I've trained my body to do crazy workouts like this, right? And as you see, I'm already back here doing bench press. And about to do some other stuff. This push-up variation, and then a squat workout I like to do. So, as I was saying before, if you train your body, you can do way more than what people expect. The the bench press doing 200 reps, that is crazy. Don't get me wrong, that's crazy. But if you train your body for it, then guess what? You'll be able to do it. And your body will just go on like it's another day. That's what mine did. But it's all about training it, putting your physique in your body to the point to where you push it so much, it gets used to that. Do you think for track runners, if you told a track athlete, hey man, like a person that's in the Olympics or something, you told them, I need you to run 3 400s. run one, walk a lap, run one, walk a lap, run one. You tell a normal person like us to do that, we're gonna be throwing up. Blah. We're gonna be out for a couple days. But if you tell an athlete that does it on a daily basis, he can be like, okay, he'll do it. He might be a little tired, but when he's done with it, he's gonna be back to normal the next day because he's trained his body to do it. And that's what I'm speaking on. Okay. I'm gonna try to get as much as in here as possible. All right. So we last stopped off at the sound was perfect. That was Master Bro 90. Then we got Edward to say 2756. Do you like motorcycles? No, but I do wear gloves when I'm doing the workout, if that's what you're talking about. I'm old school, man. I like wearing gloves. All right. And then we got my wife said loud and clear. And then we got at Cube 1674. Mr. Tickles, you're strong. Okay, I'm a strong man. I appreciate that. I guess you could say I'm not gonna call myself strong. Because I've seen a lot of people lift way more weights than me. But if we're looking at it, I guess you would say like pound for pound, then I would say I'm pretty decent. I would say, yeah, I'm pretty decent because I'm not that big of a guy, right? I'm 200 to 205 back and forth, depending on the day and the week. And for the amount of weight that I'm able to lift, I would say that I would consider that strong. But I would say I can hold my own. That's probably the best way to put it. I can hold my own. But thank you for that. Then we got Mr. Mikey. Oh, no. We got, hold on. LCMWR. I biceps curl that. Well, you a strong bad dude right there. If you bicep curl that. Well, I don't know where I had, but I had 225 up there earlier. So if you bicep and curl 225, you a bad dude. Johnny String say somebody skip leg day. No, we just doing the chest today, and we're gonna do legs in just a little bit. So stay tuned. And then we got Mikey say, howdy. What's going on, man? And then the next one, I don't know how to say that one, but it's W7B saying hi, and I want to make sure I show my representation back to you and saying hi to you. Thank you for being on here. Then we got M26 Music 2. I love it. Thank you. You say juice head. I'm guessing you're talking about like taking steroids. If that's the case, I would have to say no because I've never done it before and don't plan on doing it either. Let me put a weight on this thing so it don't move no more. The wind trying to tip it over. All right. And then we got Danny say, how many reps you do for heavyweight and lightweight? So for heavyweight, heavyweight and lightweight. As I was speaking earlier, I'm really not a guy who likes to count that much. Unless I'm working out with, some other people and we're kind of like telling each other, okay, we're going to do 10 reps. We're going to do whatever. I love to just go until I can't go. That's my key thing, to go until failure. Because I've noticed when I go at a number, I don't really feel like I worked out my body as I should have. I've always feel like I didn't do enough. But anytime I just go until I can't go no more, then I feel like, okay, I did enough. All right, then we got Boogie 3058. Buddy built like Bender. Not sure who Bender is, but okay. And then Music 26, M26 Music. Good one. Thank you. Danny say, oh, I see. Please tell me a ride a motorcycle. Not sure what that is. Chief Deputy Stanley, Dallas, Texas. Let's go. I grew up in Dallas. I'm in Florida now, but I grew up in Dallas. I grew up in Arlington. I'm not sure where yet. And then we got Global 116 saying Texas too. Okay. You said Galveston. Galveston in the house. Hey, I used to live in Houston. I grew up in Arlington and I moved to Florida from Houston. So I wasn't in Galveston, but I was right by it. We used to go to the Galveston Beach all the time. Now, I'm not going to lie to you though. The Galveston Beach, our beach in Texas don't look nothing like the beaches here. Their beaches look way better than ours. But it's still fun though. Galveston is still fun when we would go there and have fun there. All right, then we got Demetrius saying from Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Hey, let's go. Loud. Is that Maha? Say go. Boogie 3058. Young Dolph. You know, my brother called me that one time. My brother said I look like Young Dolph. I was like, Young Dolph? At first, to be honest, I didn't know who the guy was. And then he showed me a photo of the guy. And then after that, then I heard that the dude got killed. And I was like, oh, man, it's terrible. But yeah, there's been a couple of people have said that before. I've gotten him a few times. I get more than anybody Plaxico Burress by far. I get him all the time, Plaxico Burress. And then I could probably get AJ Green next. And then I've gotten some other people, but yeah, Young Dolph's one of those guys I get here and there. Somebody goes, oh, man, you kind of like Young Dolph. Okay. You say so. All right. Then Chief Stanley said, oh, you can hear everything fine, good. All right. Then we got the Iron Man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to be like Iron Man. That's what I'd like to do. I want to be like Iron Man, you know. Mikael saying hi. And then we got the Soul Divider 1248. Isn't it better to do slow control reps? That's literally what I was just speaking on. If you're trying to get the mass, you want slow and control. I don't know. I don't know what time you got on here, but I literally was just speaking on that. So if you're trying to get that bulk, you want to go slow and then control, right? And heavy weight, even better. And then you're going to get that mass that you're going to get the mass that you're looking for. Trying to get ripped, man, go fast, quick twitch, the better. You know, if you see these athletes, they're getting in shape. A lot of the stuff they do, especially if it's like football, they're doing a lot of quick twitch, quick reaction, change of reaction, all that, whether they're changing course back and forth, reverse, forward, they're changing up, quick movements. And the same thing on the bench press. Getting ripped, don't worry about as much weight. Go as fast as you can, rep out, burn out. So that's what I like to do. But you're all right. Slow and control, that's gonna get you that mass. You're right. Then we got how many is he going to do? Well, I guess I did 140. I'll take that. King Mikey said 140. And then we got Chief say 137. So somewhere between there. And they got reality checking saying, wow. Hey man, I'm trying, man. I'm out here trying. As I always say, try it. That's what I love to do. And then we got 876 saying hi. Oh, and also Soul Divider said, are you natural? Yes, 100% natural. Been natural since day one and don't plan on changing. Especially now I got three sons and a wife. So like, I'm not the guy at the gym that you see that's really caring about what everybody else is doing. I care about one thing, what I'm doing. I want to make sure that I'm better than the old self. That's what I key on, being better than my old self. So that's my main focus. That's kind of what I go at, and that's what I do. So that's why I stay natural. And he said, 140 with the pause. Okay, I'll take that. It say Shred Z. Say, bro, you should be doing MMA. Hey, I've had plenty of people tell me that, but I'll be honest, I'm not a guy who likes to fight. I don't like to fight. Just not in me. I'm a happy person. Fighting is not my want. Then I got kids, so I don't really care too much about fighting. I'm all about having fun, having a happy day, smiling. My kids see me every day and they see me dancing, smiling, doing the same things, always in a good mood. And I'll be honest, I'm just not a guy that likes to fight. I'll be honest with you. People see me, they go, man, you big old dude. Usually, if you notice, the really big guys, a lot of times they don't like to fight. They're sometimes they're the nicest guy you ever meet. You're like, man, he was huge, but he's the nicest guy I ever met. People talk about Shaquille O'Neal, dude, 7'2", huge. Probably could crush a man with his hand. But guess what? You meet Shaquille O'Neal, he's the nicest person you ever met. Just kind of how it is, man. All right, then we got say I'm playing. Oh no, you good. I don't even worry about that. I'm all for that. You said my failure is probably 40. Reality checking. Hey, as long as you push yourself all the way, that's all that matters. Don't even worry about the number. And then we got Chief Deputy said, after joining the military, I realized your mind is the only thing holding you back from 80% of physical things that you can do and cannot do. 100% correct. And a lot of people don't know that. So thank you for that. I speak on that all the time. A lot of people go and they go, well, I can't do this. I can't do that. Yeah, you already said can't, so it's not going to happen. You've already focused yourself out of it. You've told yourself you can't do it, so you zoned out. But if you tell yourself that you can do it and you go in confident is a big word that you got to do. You got to go in confident. You might not get it, but you're going to feel good about what you did because you'll know that you did more than what you thought you could do. And that's the key. Pushing yourself as far as you can and having the confidence that you can do it. Believing in yourself. And that's why I always say, try it. It is so important to try it because if you don't try it, you need to give yourself a chance. All right. And then we got, would I get ripped? Oh, no, hold on, man. These things going so fast. What's your diet like? So I do the vegan diet. I've been doing it for a long time now, and it works great for me. Some choose not to do it, or some, a lot of people don't do it. And a lot of people think that, you're not going to be strong if you do that vegan diet. But I've learned that it's all just talk. It's all talk. People tell you, this not going to work, that's not going to work. That's what they say. That's 8 billion people on this earth. You don't got to do what somebody says, or this person said. That's what that person said. Hey, that's what they do. If it works for you, it works for you. That's all you got to worry about. But that comes with believing in yourself. All right, so we're gonna get back to the questions. I'm gonna jump back on this workout, and then I'm gonna answer some more questions. But I'm gonna give some shouts out that I see on here real quick. I'm gonna just kind of go through it. I see on here we got a Switzerland on here. Leonard Bailey, 7148, got a Switzerland. Shouts out to Switzerland. We have South Africa representing. And then we got France on here, I see. I see somebody said, do I eat lentils and chickpeas? Yes, I do, all the time. Galveston, Dirty, Florida, Clear, Arizona. I see, let me see. So Miami Dolphins. Oh, you must see the hat. Hey, got the Milwaukee gloves on. Yeah, I got the Milwaukee gloves on, man. I like to use the gloves. I see Hawaii on here. Georgina, okay. All right, let's get it. If you wanted me to give you shots out, put that on there, and then I'm gonna get right back to the questions. I'm gonna do my little push-up variation real quick. After I do that, I'm gonna get right back to the questions, man. I'm not gonna leave you out. All right, so we just did that one. Now we're going to the push-ups. After the push-ups, we're going to do the squat. All these workouts do one thing. They get you ripped. That's why I'm doing them. Because that's what we're doing today. We're trying to get ripped. Okay, so on this push-up variation, there's a lot of change up. I do regular push-up. I do a fly push-up. I do one arm, one leg left, one arm, one leg right, shoulder touch, knee, all different kind of push-ups. What it's doing, it's throwing the body off. The more it throws the body off, that means you're causing muscle confusion. If you got muscle confusion going on, then you're winning. I promise you, you're winning. So that's the focus. And that's what we're doing. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. This will probably give us a little more space. Scoot this back some. All right, that should be good. All right, MC, make sure it's showing clearly. All right. So what I do my push-ups, I'll do this, the regular one, push up, boom. Like that. Then I also shoulder, boom. Like that. Okay? Then I'll change it up. I'm doing a push up, and I touch my knee, boom. Like that. So that's already 3 different push-ups that we're doing. And you're doing it all in one push-up set. Then I also have a couple more. So I got those. Then I was saying the one arm, one leg left, one arm, one leg right. So I go down, do my push-up. Now lift my left leg with my right arm. Now lift my right leg with my left arm. So it goes like this. Okay? So you can do that. And then if you have the ability to do it, you're able to do it. Hey man, go ahead and throw a fly push-up in there if you can do it. I'm able to do it. I know a lot of people are not able to do it. It's a very difficult push-up. Totally understandable if you can't do it. No big deal. But if you can try to do the other ones, hey, try it. It will help tremendously. Try it. It will help tremendously. I promise you. Your delts. It's going to help your chest. It's going to help your triceps. It's going to help your coordination, your core. There's so many different things it's going to help. Your traps. It's going to help your, what else is going to help? Your stomach, your abs. Man, there's so many muscles that you're doing on this workout that you're pushing. You're trying to get ripped. You're trying to get in shape. Trying to get shredded. Try it. Literally, try it. If you can't do it, just do as many, try as many different ones that you possibly can do. And let's say you only get 3 out of the 6. Okay. Well, that's better than just doing a regular push-up. Try as many as you can. If you say, okay, well, I already struggle with a regular push-up, so, this is too much. Don't even worry about it. I got something for you too. What I want you to do, keep your knees on the ground. If you can't do a push-up, and you know you can't, keep your knees on the ground. And I want you to just do it with your knees on the ground and your feet up. Just do the regular push-up like that. Right? If you can't do push-ups. That's only for those who can't do it. If you can do push-ups, try to mix in the other push-ups as well. And just see what you can do. It's not about, I was only able to do 1, so no big deal. Don't worry about that. As I speak all the time, and as I spoke earlier, it's not about the number that you're doing. It's about doing it as many times as you possibly can, pushing yourself as far as you can. Failure is a good thing when you're training. It's an excellent thing. So go until failure. You're going to get great results if you go until failure. Okay? All right. So I just showed y'all the ones I'm going to do, but I'll add in the fly push-up. So if you can do the fly push-up, do it as well. If not, don't worry about it. No big deal. All right, here we go. First, we're going to start with the push. We're going to do 5. Matter of fact, we're going to do 5 of everything. 5 push-ups, 5 shoulder on each side. So that's 10. Then we're going to do 5, 1 arm, 1 leg left, 5, 1 arm, 1 leg right. That's going to be 25. And then we're going to do, what was the other one I want to do? Oh, the knee. So that's going to be another 5. That's 30. Another 5. That's 35. We're going to do 35 push-ups. And then we're going to just do a couple flies at the end. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. So that's the 35. Now, I'm gonna throw in just a couple flies for good measure. So if you think about it, I just did 35 push-ups, right? 35 push-ups, regular push-ups is good. So when you changing it up, mixing it up like that, you know how that's gonna work the body. You trying to get it shredded? You trying to get in shape? Do this stuff. Add it to your repertoire. Put it in there, man. I'm telling you, if you're really trying to get there, you really want to be ready for the summer. You want a 6-pack, an 8-pack. You want that V, you know that V that they always talk about? Oh, he got that V. You want that V? Do this stuff. You want the chest to be right, your arms to be cut, all those things. Calisthenics is a great way to go if you're trying to get ripped. Calisthenics and doing it to the point to where a failure. Because some people do calisthenics, but they might not do it until failure. Me, I like to do it till failure. Okay? That's just me. I'm getting older, and I know that if I just do the regular workout, that's not gonna help me. At this point, for me to stay in tip-top shape, I gotta keep pushing myself further and further. The older I get, the further I gotta push myself. That will allow me to stay in tip-top shape to where I don't look at myself and go, oh, I can see I'm falling off here, I'm falling off there. Stay in tip-top shape. I'm in my 40s, but I want my body to stay looking like it's in its 20s. So for that to be possible, I can't do a regular workout. I gotta keep going. All right, now let me throw a couple flies in there just for good measure. Here go a few flies for you. Few fly push-ups for you, man. Let's get about, I don't know, let's get about 3 or 4 of them. Quick flies in there. Here we go. Ah. Ah. There you go. That's just for good measure. Just add on to the workout, right? Add on to it. Throw a little salt on there. No, or whatever, salt and pepper, that's what it is. Throw a little salt and pepper on there, man. So that's one set. We're gonna do a whole other set. So I did 35. I'm gonna try to do 35 again. If I don't get it, too bad. I'm gonna just go until I can't go no more. That's the key. Whether I get it or not, that ain't what we worried about. We're gonna go until failure. We did the 5s like we wanted. We did the regular 5 push-ups. We did the regular 5 push-ups. We did the 5 hand and knee. We did the 5 hand and knee on the other side, that's 15. We did the 1 arm, 1 leg, that's 20. 1 arm, 1 leg on the other side, that's 25. Then we did the shoulder, 10 of those, 5 on each side, it's 35. So we did 35 push-ups. Then we sprinkled it in with a little bit of the fly push-up. Doesn't hurt. We're gonna do another set. After we do this set, then I'm gonna answer some more questions. And after those questions, we're gonna go into the squat routine. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and move this out the way, because we're gonna need this little area to do that squat workout. So with the squat workout, when I get there, I'm just give you a quick representation of how it's gonna be. It's all about changing up. You know, you got the regular squat, you go in here, and you can do that all day. You can do it weights, you can do it without weights. You can do the squat regular, like in your normal squat. This one's a change up. So you go You do squat. It's kind of like the push-up variation. Then you squat and you cross your feet. You also squat, go forward, squat, come back. I mean, I mix it up. It's crazy. But the point is trying to get your body to look ripped. So that's what we're doing. We're teaching on how to get ripped. I'm not really focusing on today on how to get bulky, swole, look like a bodybuilder. That's not the focus today. The focus today is getting your body to be defined. That's the focus today. All right, let's do that. Next push-up variation. And after this, we're gonna answer some more questions. But before we do that, we got one more thing that I need y'all to do. What's that? If you like this type of content, I need you to subscribe to the channel. But if you don't really like this type of content, no big deal, no problem. Just hit the like button, man. Show a little love. It's like scratching. I'm scratching my back. I mean, I'm scratching your back. You scratch my back. We helping each other out. That's all it is, man. Looking out for each other, man. That's all we doing. I'm giving tips, no charge at all. Hey, it don't hurt to hit that little button. You know what, man? Let me show a little love. Let me go and hit the like button for him. Let me give him a little something. Like I said, that's only if you're not into it. If you're into this type of content, you're like, man, I'm looking for something like this. The summer's coming. I'm trying to get in shape. I need somebody to teach me some workouts and give me some tips for free. Well, they ain't charging. Everything ain't $500, $1,000 just to learn something. Because most people, that's what they want to do. They want to get you money. I'm not trying to get you money. I'm here just trying to give you free information that you can do so you can get in shape. I do that, and I love to do challenges. I love to challenge myself. And a lot of people love to watch my challenges. So if you want to watch the challenges, the only way you can see them, you got to subscribe. So how do you do that? Hit the button. What do you need to do? Try it. But first, I'm going to try this push-up variation again. Here we go. So we're going for fives again. I'm going to mix it up. Last time I did the regular push-up, and then I did shoulder, and then I did knee, and then one arm, one leg. So first I'm going to start off with one arm, one leg, and then I'm going to go to knee, then I'm going to go to shoulder, and then I'm going to do push-up. I'm doing it backwards this time. Why? Because what I just did, now the muscles got used to that. So I'm going to switch it up again. The more you keep your body off balance, well, not off balance, but not ready for what's coming next, the better. So that's what I'm about to do. We're going backwards this time. One leg, one arm, 10 reps, 5 on each side. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Woo-wee. That's good stuff right there, man. See, let me use this so I can sit down and talk to you. I'm a guy who works out all the time, right? Don't get me wrong, I can't work out every single day. If I could, I would, but too many responsibilities. But I work out as much as I can. If I got to find time in the backyard back here, it's in the middle of the night, early in the day, whatever, while my youngest son sleep, or However, I do what I can. I push my body to the furthest point when I do it. That allows me to keep my body up to par. Even though I gotta work, I gotta be a husband, I gotta be a father of 3 boys, and let me tell you, they got a lot of energy. They got a lot of energy. So the more I'm in shape, the better, because I need to have the energy to keep up with them, because they're young too. And you know when they're young, they're nonstop. But one thing I try to do, focus on, take these gloves off because I won't need them. On the next one, we're gonna be doing the squats. So we're gonna put the Milwaukees to the side. We're gonna get on the squats. But with the workout all to the side, just being a better person and trying to better myself, pushing myself is the key. And not just me, I'm telling you too. Push yourself as much as you can. If you feel like things are weighing you down, you might not feel good about yourself. Maybe you feel mentally down. You feel like the world is against you. You're going through a lot. Bills are through the roof. Try not to stress yourself. A way to help with that stress, work out. Eat healthy. Don't eat a bunch of crap. The crap is only gonna make you feel that way. It's gonna make you feel like crap. Eat better food, work out. It's gonna make you feel better. It's also, as crazy as it sounds, when you finish the workout, you may be tired, but as you're doing it consistently, throughout your day, you're gonna feel like you have more energy. That's gonna help take away that feeling that you're down and feeling mentally like you're not motivated at all. You're stagnant. You feel stagnant, you know? And here's a big key word that I noticed. The world has taught us to use the word convenient. Let me break it down to convenient. Convenient is a bold-faced lie that they taught us to use so we can have an excuse to not say we're being lazy. And I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to me. I'm talking about everybody on this earth. We've been taught to use the word convenient, right? You know why we've been taught to use the word convenient? It's because it sounds better than the word lazy. But really, and honestly, convenient really just means lazy. But see, if we hear the word lazy, it's like, hey, I ain't lazy, right? That's how we feel. Now, I ain't talking about you guys. I'm talking about me too. Convenient, it feels comfortable. Okay, yeah, it's convenient. Yeah, go ahead, it's convenient. Go to the convenience store, right? Go to the convenience store, okay, right? That's what we hear. So it sounds okay. But if I say, go to the lazy store, you're like, man, I ain't going to no lazy store. I'm not lazy. Oh, have Amazon drop it off. It's convenient. Now, don't get me wrong. For some reasons, yes, it can be convenient. It can be helpful. For instance, if you're busy, you're doing a bunch of stuff, you need to get something sent to you. Hey, I need to get it Amazon over there. I don't have any time to get to it. Understandable. But if you're just sitting on the couch, you know the place is down the street, right? But you rather just get it sent to you than you go get it. That's not convenient. That's being lazy. But yeah, it's convenient too. But it's a way that we taught ourselves to feel good about when we're not doing what we should do, right? It's to make ourselves feel better. And I'm guilty of it too. So I'm not just getting on people. I'm talking about the whole, like everybody in whole. We as people feel better when we use the word convenient than we do lazy. Well, when it comes to working out, make sure you don't try to be convenient. Get your workouts in. If it's hard, yes, it's going to be hard. But when you get past that mountain, you get better and better. The more you do, the better you get. It's practice. You'll never see one of the greatest players in any sport be lazy. Or look, they take the convenient route. You know why? Because to get there, it takes a lot of hard work. So that's what you got to do. If you want to get in shape, there's no legit convenient way. Now, or you can say, yeah, I'm gonna take the convenient way. I'm gonna go get a surgery. That's the convenient route, right? But here's the thing. The surgery is not gonna help you motivate yourself. It's not gonna help you. It's not gonna get to the point where help you with the workouts. Yeah, you're gonna start working out. A lot of people, you'll see people, they do a surgery and they start to work out. Yeah, but how long will that last? Because you gotta build that. You have to build that consistency. The consistency is the key. So remember that. I'm not getting on just you. I'm not getting on me. This is for everybody. Try to get away from the word convenient. It will help you get out of the lazy mode. And you start to be more motivated to do more and more. And the more you can do, the better. All right? Now let me answer some of these questions. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I'm probably far behind. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna just start right here. Say Edwards, say 2756. How much do you lift? If you're talking about PR, the most I've ever done is 405. Right now, I'm probably doing about 375, 385, somewhere around there. If I'm doing a max, I'm not sure. I haven't really maxed. That's my problem. I don't do a lot of maxing because I just mainly focus on staying in shape. And I never really just stop and go, okay, let me do a max. Let me do a max squat. Let me do a max bench press. But I'm pretty sure if I did a max right now, it would probably be 375 or 385, just depending. It might even be more. I don't know. But I would think somewhere around there. And then we got Keon McGay saying, $1, please. Say, dang, bro's a giant. Lone wolf. Yeah, I'm 6'5", man. That's a lot of people like, man, you 6'5"? Yeah, I'm 6'5". 6'5" and 200 to 205. Just depends. Depend on the weight, man. And then we have, I haven't seen one push-up yet. Eric Thomas. So we just got to the push-up. So I hope he didn't log off too early because we just got to the push-up right after he said that. So hopefully he's still on here and he got to see the push-ups because that's what we doing. We mixing it up. Dimitri said, always wearing pants, no legs. Well, I wear pants. You want to know why? Because I got these things called kids. So I'm guessing a lot of y'all might not have kids. If you do, you understand. You got to go with whatever you got on, right? If you look at my live, some of them I got shorts on, some of them got sweats on. I honestly could give a dang about what it is. I'm just trying to make sure I got enough time to do my live and I can set up. So if that's what you worried about, so be it. But I sure don't care. All right, and then we got Alex said, I bet I still bench press more than you. Alex, I'm proud of you, man. That's great. And then we got Richard Clyde Gruggs saying hi. Saying hi right back to you. And then we got how good are elevated push-ups? It really just depends on the person, man. That's the best way to look at it. Depends on the person. And then we got what a good exercise for core. And that's coming from Justin, 5918. It's an excellent exercise for core. I'm telling you. Do it. Try it. As I love to say. And then we got say I bench press more than anyone in this chat. Well, Alex, we are all proud of you. Let's all give Alex a clap of our hand, man. Thanks, Alex. Keep up the good work. And then we got JR Jim Journey flexing on him. I see you flexing on him. Look kind of ripped in your photo, man. I see you. Keep up the good work, man. William Ray, 524. That is pure strength. I'm trying, man. I'm trying it, as I love to say. Try it. JR Jim Journey. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Detroit guy 8732. This guy been to the joint before. I can tell. Fortunately, I have not. Now, if you're speaking of jail, yeah, I've been to jail before. I've been in jail for tickets. And I had speeding tickets and insurance tickets and all that kind of stuff. But I've actually never been to jail on anything serious other than tickets my whole life. When I was younger, I used to, my 20s and stuff, you speeding, trying to get places. Oh, I gotta go. I'm in a rush. I gotta go. So I was getting tickets and stuff like that. And, I was young. I wasn't paying them. Then the police and Texas, they'll pull you over. And then you get pulled over and they say, hey, man, you got to take you to jail. The first time I was like, oh, my gosh, I can't go to jail. I was like, no. After that, I was like, man, I'm be in there for a couple of days. I'll be all right. Especially if I didn't have a job at the time. I'd be like, okay, I ain't got no job, no money. So I'm just going to sit these tickets out. And then I get out and I won't have to worry about it no more. They'll be off my record. So, yeah, if you're talking about jail, yeah, I've been there before, but never been to prison before. And don't plan on going either. All right. And then we got Nico's S4V say, you did it. I tried. Then Alex says, you all weak in this chat. Alex, I'll be 100% honest with you, man. I honestly don't think none of us really care, man. We just trying to learn how to get shredded. I'm teaching how to get shredded, and those who want to learn can learn. This is not about trying to be the biggest guy, trying to show that you're the strongest. But I'm assuming that you're probably on a younger age because most younger people worry about things like that. When you get older, my age, you got so many responsibilities, that kind of stuff, you really don't care about it. You got way too much stuff to worry about. I got 3 boys to worry about, wife to take care of, keep the house clean, got to go to work. Wife's got to go to work, got to watch the baby, all these different things, that I got to do. So to worry about something like that, we way past that. Especially me. I don't know about everybody else in chat, but I'm assuming that other people in chat, they might not care. There might be somebody on here who does, but more power to you. You're a strong guy. Keep up the good work. We're not mad at you. Keep working, big dog. Keep working. All right. And then we got William Ray. Ain't no fat on that dude. Thank you, William. I try my best to eat healthy and work out consistently. That's the key. What I try to do, work out consistently and eat very healthy. It helps, especially when you're like me. I'm almost 43. The older you get, the easier it is to get comfortable. The easier it is to kick those legs up, relax, and not do nothing else. Right? It's easy. It's easy to do. The older you get, the easier it is. So I want to keep from that. That's my focus, to keep from that. And what I got to do to keep from that, I got to keep working harder and harder and harder to keep my body at the top-notch level. Thank you. And then we got Waved Up Chris. Sir Escobar III challenged you to a duel. And what's that duel? Is it a push-up duel or something like that? Just let me know what the duel is, man. And then JR Jim's Journey say 100 likes. Let's go. Like and subscribe. Just like he said. If you could hit that like button, I wouldn't mind. And if you love this type of content, go ahead and subscribe. We like to make it sound way better. If I just say, hey, if you can hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe. Then it just sounds normal. But if I put a little swagger to it, go ahead and subscribe. It just sounds better, right? That's why I like doing that. But thank you for those who subscribed. Like I said, if you like this type of content and you subscribed, or if you're going to subscribe, thank you very much. And if you're not going to subscribe because you're not really into this type of stuff, no big deal. Don't sweat it. You want to just hit the like button? I'll take that too. Hey, I'll take that too. All right. Alex saying summer is in 335 days. And you say, William Ray said, that's right if you live in Florida. Yeah, I'm in Florida, South Florida, Miami. So it's warm all year round. Even in December, it was warm outside. But for the rest of everybody else, it's the end of April. It's about to get warm if it's not warm yet. So it's time to get prepared because you're going to get about 3 months of burning hot weather. Here, obviously, it's going to stay warm, all year round. But if you're in those states that are usually cold, this is the time to get in shape. This is the time that you need to be on here, joining me on the lives, doing these workouts. I'm going to be giving you the tips so you can get into the shape that you want to get. So when the summer gets here, you're ready for it. But you know what you got to do, right? Got to try it. Make sure you try it. All right, then. Paycheck saying hi. I'm saying hi back to you. William Ray said he's a vegan too. Holy. Yeah, I'm vegan. That's what a lot of people be like. Hold on. Bro, you're vegan? How do you keep that size on you as vegan? And I tell them, man, we've been told every lie in the book by the government. I'm gonna leave it at that. They told us, oh, well, you got to do this to get this. You got to do this to get this. I mean, when I was a kid, before I was born, really, in the 70s and 60s, they told people to smoke cigarettes made you better. You think smoking cigarettes is going to make you a better athlete? I don't think so. Remember, I used to have the marble guy with his leg kicked up, all the sports. Believe me, they've been telling us lies from the jump. So if they tell you that, oh, if you eat vegan, you're going to become weak, just understand they lying to you too. There's protein and everything. There's not everything, but there's a lot of things that have protein in it. You just got to find the ones that have protein, and not just that. Don't just focus on protein. Carbs will give you the mass that you need. So if you mix them up, your carbs, your protein, it's not going to be too much of any difference than if you're eating meat. Because one thing that we all know for a fact, the animals that most people eat, cows, pigs, stuff like that, those animals don't even eat animals. You know, some of the strongest animals on this planet, gorillas, horses, the rhinos, these animals are huge and strong. They don't even eat meat. Ox doesn't even eat meat. But we always tell each other, hey man, he's strong as an ox. The ox doesn't eat no meat though. So don't listen to the government. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to tell you what you have to do because I'm not the kind of vegan guy that's going to sit there and say, oh, well, you're not vegan, so you're not cool or you're not okay. I'm not doing that. That's not me. I do it for me. It helps me. And I've noticed that it has not slowed down on my stamina, my endurance, and it has not slowed down on my strength. If anything, my endurance has gone up. When I was 25, I think my endurance at 25 is less than it is now. And I had very good endurance. But because I'm doing the vegan thing, I got even more endurance, and I'm almost 20 years older than that. You don't get better as you get older, right? I was just at the basketball court, was it last Sunday? No, 2 Sundays ago. And we were playing basketball, pickup. I'm out there dunking on people, man. So think about that. At almost 43 years old, I'll be 43 this summer. I'm throwing it off the glass, throwing it between my legs, verse slam. Come on, man. It's the diet. So what they tell you, just know, don't fall for it. It's a lie. All right. Then we got You're a Beast from David Stinson. Thank you. Jacqueline Simmons saying greetings. Greetings to you. Oh, and those who just getting on here, or if you haven't been on here, put where you coming from. Like everybody else been putting the states, countries, wherever they're coming from. Go ahead and put yours in the chat as well. King Charles II, bro, about to hit the chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with the soda on the side. You heard me? King Charles said he wants you. I'm unfortunately, man, I'm not for that. So minus the chicken, it says he's vegan. You're right. Minus the chicken. I like it. Roy Richards said hi. Hi to you, Roy. And then we got lost 100 pounds, bro. How do I lose this loose skin from my chest and stomach? All right, so the stomach, I got some leg workouts. Some stomach workouts that you can do. And for the chest, I encourage you to do the overhead press consistently and to do wide and shorties push-ups. That's key. Okay, so now we're going to get to the little squat. I'm going to get right back to these questions right after I finish the squat variation. I'm going to go through some of these cities and states and countries I see on here, and then we're going to jump right into the squat workout. All right, here I see I see Atlanta, Georgia in the house. Oh, Alex, you from Atlanta? Okay. And then we got Roy from LA. How many times you train your arms? What do you recommend? I'm gonna get on that answer as soon as I finish this squat workout. But I do train them pretty often, whether it's just with push-ups or whether it's with dumbbells. But I got some workouts that I'm gonna talk about. So in about 10 minutes, just put in the chat again so I can see it again. So remind me to give you some tips on the arm workouts. And also about the stomach workout, make sure you put it on there again in about 10 minutes though, so I don't forget, because you get to doing these workouts and I might forget. So just do that. But that's LA. I see, hey, from Kazakhstan. Okay. Shouts out to you. Thanks for being on here. Then we got then who else I see? Roy from LA. I'm 54. How many times should I train my arms? Man, train it. If you do a lot of training, don't worry about the number, man. Just go until failure. That's key. If you can do it four times a week, that'd be great. If you can do 4 times a week, that's great. I see Maryland on here. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. I was born in Norfolk, Virginia. I also see Las Vegas, Nevada. Mad respect to Las Vegas. Shouts out. All right. Here we go. Let's get back to the workout. And then I'm going to get back to these questions. All right, here go the squat workout. All right, this is a squat variation I like to do. A lot of times when I do squats on here, I do with the weights and stuff like that on my other videos. But today, this is going to be without it. All right. So today, on this squat workout, let me lift these up so it show me clear. That way y'all can see nice and easy, because I will be standing up. Here we go. All right. So you got your regular squat. You know, you get up there, you do your squat, so you go boom, here, you come up, right? Regular squat. This one, I go here, squat, then I come up, then I squat, and I cross to the front. After you cross to the front, cross back. Almost like them little kids that be doing double dutch. Then you go down, cross back. I mean, crossing the front with your left leg. Then you go back. So you're going. Just like that. All right. That's the cross. And then the next one I'll be doing, you do the regular squat, then the cross in the front, cross in the back. And you go center touch, wide, back to the center, wide. Center touch, wide, back to the center, wide. Let me show you real quick. So you're going squat, center, wide with a squat. Then back to the center, wide with another squat. Just like that. All right. So you're mixing all those up and you're doing one workout. Then I have another one. Remember how I added a little salt, the salt and pepper to it on the end of it. And I did the fly push-up. This one you don't have to do, but I do this one as well. If you would like to add it to your workout, you want to, add it to your repertoire, go ahead. So you go squat like this. Then when you come forward, touch center, you go out, then you turn around. So now you're switching. You're going from front to back. So you go here. Let me show you real quick. Squat. You squat. And as you come, bring your legs closer, just like I did. So you go turn, boom, boom, boom. Then you do it real fast if you want to, or you can do it slow. Either one. As long as you're doing the workout, that's all that matters. So you got your regular squat. Then you got your cross in front and cross in back. Then you got your center touch and wide leg, center touch, wide leg back. Then you got your center touch forward, reverse, center touch back. Center touch forward, reverse, center touch back. So you got regular squat, cross in front, cross in back, that's 3. Center touch, forward, center touch back, that's 5. Center touch to the center, wide, forward, and then wide back, that's 7. So you got 7 total different squats. Another squat I do, I'm not doing it today. Sometimes I put this on here, right? I put it up here, and I'll do some of those slowly, and I do it with weights. That's another one I do. I'm not gonna do it today, but that's another little workout that I like to do. I'll probably do it on the next, no, never mind, I already have the next one scheduled, but maybe the one after that, the workout after that, I'll do like an all leg squat workout, and we'll do that. We'll add that on there where I do the one where I have weights on it, and I do a squat variation with the weights. I do a regular squat, the one I put my legs together, and then I do like the lunge squat with the weight on both legs. That's another workout I do, but I do with weights. So I'm thinking maybe not, I can't do the very next workout because the next workout is a challenge. But after that one, I can do that workout. So be prepared for that. We're gonna make sure we put that in there because we like to work out all the muscles all the time. That's just what I like to do. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. So first we're gonna start out with the regular squat and then on to the next one. Here we go. And y'all let me know. I know I hit my sound. Just let me know if that sound is still clear. Cause I know I hit it on accident. Sometimes it'll say green, but then it's not sounding right anymore. But if it is off, somebody let me know. I just want to make sure because I know I did hit it on accident. All right, let's go. We're gonna do a regular 5 squat, then cross 5, cross back, so on and so forth. 5 and 5 and 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the reason why I did 10 because I did 5 in front, 5 in back. So now we're gonna go center, out, center, back. So it's gonna be another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna go forward, reverse back. It's gonna be another 10 because it's going 5, 5 back. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Getting shredded, man. That's what we out here doing. We getting shredded. We working, man. That's the key. Pushing ourselves. Mixing it up. Not just doing regular workouts, man. The regular workouts, they're not gonna get you there fast enough, man. That's why I like to do workouts that look crazy. People are like, man, what's this guy doing? I go to the gym all the time, I'm telling you. People see me working out, and they're like, man, what is that work? What is this work? A lot of times I'm at the house, and I'm just creating workouts. You know, people don't really understand. They don't really understand you because a lot of the workouts that they see me doing, they're like, I've never seen it before. I'm like, I know you haven't, because I made it up myself. I like pushing myself. And if I just go off of what's, you know, there or what's in books, that ain't gonna be enough for me. I gotta always turn it up a notch. Do something that I haven't seen before. Create something new. I created my own style of a muscle up. People like, I ain't never seen that muscle up before. I'm like, I know you haven't, because I made it up. I do this one muscle up I call the ultimate muscle up. I mean, the impossible muscle up. If you look at one of my lives, just from a couple of days ago, I was doing it. Matter of fact, it was like last Saturday. Yeah, it was last Saturday. So I start here on my muscle up. Show you real quick. And that's, I can't do it here because of the ceiling. But as I'm up, right, when I come down, I move my arm over and I swing under. And I go here. And then when I go here, then I go right back up. And I come under as I'm coming down. And I do the same thing. And grab here, and I go up. So each time you do a muscle up, you're gonna be on the opposite side as you were the time before. But I'm just changing it up. Always thinking of things new. Gotta keep your body guessing. Keeping my body guessing all the time. It's never ready for what's next. And that's key, man. The more you can do like that, the better. The better your results going to be, because you always mixing things up. The body's like, man, what is this, man? When did we start doing this? So guess what's going to happen? It's going to help you get those results in a fast and rapid way. That's the key to success, to getting shredded. Like my man said earlier, if you're trying to grow mass, it's a whole different workout. Because we're not about going speed and fast twitch if you're trying to get bulky. This is about getting shredded though. All right, we're gonna do 3 total sets. Let's get another set in there. All right. Here we go. We're gonna do 5 in the regular. Then do 5 forward, 5 back, that's 15, you know, so on and so forth, just like we did. We're gonna do the same thing we just did. Another set. Here we go, 3 total sets. This is the second set. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my bad, I did cross, that's okay, I'll just keep with these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Then I cross. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's next? Lost my thought. Oh, forward and back. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Boy, it's good stuff, man. Good stuff right there. Good stuff. What am I doing? Pushing myself, man. Constantly. Pushing myself over and over and over again. Non-stop, man. It's all about the grind. That's how you get to the success. That's how you get the results that you want to get. Keep grinding. Don't worry about what's in front of you. Find a way around it. And here's another key thing that I want to speak on. Because a lot of people, I'm even guilty of it, especially when I was younger. Let's stop making excuses. I know when I was younger, boy, I used to make a lot of excuses. If you don't want to do something, best thing to do is just come up with an excuse, right? And I remember I had a job. Let me break it down to you. I didn't have a job. I was living in Houston. I just moved there. Didn't have a job. Didn't have a car. I didn't even have a place to live. I was living on the street. I'm going to be 100% honest. I was living on the street and going house to house to buddies' houses, different buddies' houses, trying to make something happen. But I didn't want to quit. So what I did, dealt with the little bit of time I had to until I got a place to live. A buddy of mine, a friend of mine, asked me, said, you know what? It's hard living in a 2-bedroom apartment by yourself. And I looked at him crazy. I said, you need a partner? I mean, you need a roommate? Sure. So I went and lived with him. So I finally had a place to live. But even after that, I needed to get a job. So at one point, I had no job. I always told myself I would not be a mover. Not going to do it, right? I told myself I would not be a mover. Well, I got suckered into being a mover because I was like, I got to do something. That's one thing about me. I'm not going to just sit. So I became a mover. The hard part was the job was on the other side of Houston, right? It was on the other side of Houston. It was far. I had no car. But I told myself I'm going to figure it out, right? I'm not going to make an excuse. I'm going to figure it out. And this is what I'm speaking on. We can easily make an excuse and say, well, I can't make it there. I'm sorry. Or you can figure it out. So what I did, this time I had just moved into my own apartment. And I'm thinking, I got to get all the way on the other side of town and I don't have a ride. Can I call somebody for a ride? They can take me consistently. And I'm thinking, no, nobody's going to want to take me every single day, 5 days a week. Nobody's going to want to do that. So I looked up the bus system. Now, it was on the other side of town, but I started doing the math on what buses I needed to get on and how many buses I need to get on. And then I wanted to look at what time they started because I knew if I was going to get there, and I think I had to be to work at like 6:30 or 7, I can't remember exactly, but it was like early in the morning I had to be there. And I knew if I was going to get there on time, I was going to have to, the bus system needed to start early. So I checked the bus system. And from where I live by the NRG Stadium where the Texans play. I was about 1, 2, 3 blocks from there. So I would walk from my apartment to the train. They had a train that would take you all the way to Midtown, downtown, right? So I took that train after I did the scope of the bus system, took that train all the way downtown. That got me halfway there, just on that train. So I'm like, okay, I'm halfway there. After that, I get off that train, I would get on this bus. I think it was like 12 or something, but it would take you down Washington and then take you to some street and it would drop you off there. And then they had like a bus 36 that would take you from that place to about 5 blocks from where I worked. So I was like, look, I'll walk the 3 blocks to the train, get on the train, take the train down, the bus 12, get on bus 12, take it all the way to the next bus, be there before that bus gets there, take that bus all the way 5 blocks from my job, and then I walk those other 5 blocks. I did that for 2 years straight. I was never late. Don't get me wrong. I had to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. But what it taught me was to never make an excuse. That's what it taught me. Because I didn't even have a vehicle. And I was getting all the way on the other side of town. And I was making it to work every single day on time to a job I told myself that I would never do. I would never be a mover. But I did what I had to do. And I didn't make an excuse. It got to the point where even my boss invited me in. He said, I need to talk to you. And I'm thinking I did something wrong, right? I think, oh man, why is he inviting me? I must have did something wrong. My boss invites me there. He's like, Salesman, do you have a car? He's like, you don't have a car, right? You ride the bus? I said, yeah. He said, how have you never been late? I said, I looked at him, and I paused, and I said, Antonio, if you want to get something done, you put your mind to it, you'll do it. And I mean, he had the biggest smile. He was like, you know what, man? You're right. And I wish all my workers thought just like that. I said, you can sit back and you can make all the excuses in the world, or you can do it. And that's what I did. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but I knew I didn't want to make an excuse. And from when I started working there, I think that's the day, not just the day, when I started working there, yeah, that's kind of like the point where I really took it serious on not making any excuses, always figuring out a way, no matter how hard it gets, and not trying to soak into the excuse, because it's easy to make an excuse. It's easy because you feel better about yourself. Oh yeah, you know what? If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have had to. Then you feel better and you can go on about your day. I say no. I should have did better. I'm gonna do better next time. That's just me. That's my personality. That's how I think. But it's definitely helped me on the workouts. All right, that was just a little short story. Now I'm about to do this last set. After I do this last set, then I'm gonna go back to answering those questions. Hopefully, everybody hasn't left. That when I go over your questions, you don't miss it. And if you can, hit your city, state, country, wherever you're coming from. Asia, India, Africa, Mexico, Spain, France, Australia. Let me see. Canada, Colombia, Brazil, Mexico, Venezuela, Argentina, Panama, Cuba, Korea, Alaska, where we got Jamaica, Caribbeans, the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. I mean, everywhere. If I miss you, sorry. Costa Rica, Greenland. I mean, Russia, any and everywhere. Thailand, everywhere. India. All right, here we go. Last set, and then we're gonna go over the workout that we just did. I'm gonna take it inside, and we're gonna answer all the questions that I possibly can. I'm gonna go over everything that's on there. But before I do this last workout, make sure if you like this type of content, I'm doing challenges. I'm giving tips on workouts, how to get shredded. Sometimes how to get big, how to build your chest, how to build your arms, how to build your leg, how to build, motivation. Anything, how to lose weight. We talk about all this kind of stuff, right? Well, if you want to do that, hit the subscribe button. And if you just like, you know what, I'm not really into this, but it's cool watching a little bit, that's okay, no big deal. You can just hit the like button. You can always hit the like button. All right, let's go. No more time to waste. No more talk. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Now forward and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Bam. There we go. All right. Now, whatever questions that you got, put them in the chat. And we're going to go over any and everything that you might want to talk about. All right, here we go. Let's hit this button. I'm going to clear the space for us. We're going to take it inside in the cool air, and we're going to discuss everything we just went over. All right. Let's go.
Daddy, why do you have to turn down?
Because I'm about to talk in here. All right. Let me take this hat off. We don't need this hat no more. Because I can hold the mic in my hand. Right? Okay. I'm going to try to go back to where I was. I can't exactly remember where I was, but I'm going to do my best. I think I said I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I think I just did that one. Yeah, I think that's what I just went over. All right, so we see. If I'm wrong, let me know. William Ray. Alex, I appreciate it. Then we got Marlene Smits saying hi. I'm saying hi right back to you. Thank you for being on here, if you still are on here. And then we have, how old is this guy? Come from Jet Speed 7. This guy is, my wife put it on there. Jet Speed 7, she put 42. Yep, 42 years old. I'll be 43 in August, unfortunately. Peter Shea said 7912 said hi. I'm saying hi right back at you. The Linux 82701 say spinach. Yeah, I love spinach. I must be honest with you. Spinach is good for you. Spinach is good. Spinach is good. Eli Cereal, I'm loving the physique, man. Keep it up. Thank you. Looking strong. Thank you. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. As I always say, try it. I try to, the older I get, the harder I try to work. That's the key, man. Don't let the age slow you down. All right, and then we got Roy from LA. How many times you train arms? I think I went over that question. I do it pretty consistently, but I don't really set a amount of times I need to do it because I just got so many responsibilities. I just try to stay on top of my workouts as much as I can. So my focus is never really, I got to do this many, I got to do that many. I just try to stay consistent and do a lot of different variations of different workouts, whether it's arms, push-ups, squats, calf raises, ab sit-ups, different workouts like that. I just mix it up consistently all the time, every day, all day. All right, then we got, do you watch 2213? After embracing Islam, I became stronger in my commitment to the gym. I'm proud of you, man, for getting stronger and being more committed to the gym. That is excellent. Keep that up. The more you are committed to the gym, then guess what? The better you're going to be, the longer you're going to stay in shape. Excellent. Keep that up. Long story short, 26, 500 short range push-ups and 220-pound curls a day for 30 days. What's that expected result visually? I'm on day 6. I've never done that for 30 days. So I could lie to you and tell you what it should be, but I don't want to lie to you. You know, I like to speak the facts, speak the truth. I can tell you this. you're probably going to look great. So keep it up. Definitely a good workout. 500 short range push-ups, 220-pound curls a day for 30 days. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're gonna look great. So keep up. If you're on day 6, don't quit. Keep up the good work. All right, then games. I think I got my shout outs to you from Kazakhstan. Yeah, Kazakhstan. So representing. I see you. And then we got K9909 saying hi. I'm saying hi back to you. Thank you for being on here. Then Crazy Card Master 822. I'm proud of you. That's how you respond to that. Hey man, that's the best way to go. Cause I think I know what you're talking about. We were talking about earlier what the guy was saying. Hey, that's the best way to, people, they always gonna get people on here. They're gonna be trying to get other people in the chat, get at the guy on the live, just trying to say crazy stuff. You just tell them, hey man, keep up the good work. That's all you can tell them. Cause that's all it is. You don't get paid for telling somebody I'm stronger than you. You don't get paid for that. So it is what it is. And then Solo Topaz said, what's up, bro? What state you in? I'm in Florida. Miami, Florida, man. South Miami is where I'm located. And then we got Crazy Card Master 822. Great response. Thank you. And then the world today, 09G, respect. Thank you. Mad respect. Not sure how to say it, but it's like Luis. Looks like Luis. I'm going to just say 4291. Bro, this place looks so chill. It is. I'll be honest with you. So I didn't show you, but over to the other side, I have a little playground that I put up for my kids. My wife found it on the internet for free. And the guy said, look, as long as you can come to my house, you can take it down. It's a big playground. But if you definitely need to be a handyman because you're going to need to put it back together on your own. And she was like, you think you can take this playground apart and put it back together? I said, yeah. So I went over there with my tools, took it all apart. I mean, stripped it down to piece by piece. And then I brought it back to the house. And I don't know if it was that night or the next night. It was the next night. The next day I started, I think around like 3:00. And I think I finished about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. But I got it all up. I got it all back together. And it's pretty cool because the kids love it. They play on it all the time. I built that, and then she bought them a dome, one of those domes like when you were a kid, you played on a dome. I put that together for them too. So they got like a little real playground back here. And then I got the workout area. Me and my wife, we got the workout area. So, hey, we all got something good back here in this little backyard of ours. And there's a lot of space for the kids to run to. So it's good. Good things, man. And then we have Ali Fitness. Bro, please pin me and follow my fitness page. Okay. Gigi, can you pin that?
I sent you.
Oh, you sent it to her? Okay, so she sent it to me.
I think I put it in the chat too, but I put it to you.
Okay, so I'll follow you, my brother.
That's Ali something, right?
Yeah, Ali. Okay, so my wife sent it, so I'm gonna follow you. All right. Anybody else want me to click on that link? Let me know. Put it in the chat. Hey, I can follow you. You follow me. That way you can see. You can also look at my other, not just the YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and stuff like that. If you want to check out a little, where I do more like short videos to do short workouts. I used to do shorts on YouTube. I stopped doing it because I learned that watching other YouTube channels teaches you and helps you. If you watch other guys that have been doing it for a long time, that was one thing I like to do. Follow YouTubers that have been doing it for years and years, and they're going to give you their honest opinion. And one YouTuber, shouts out to Think Media. I watch Think Media, and he gives a lot of good tips. Well, this guy said on there, him and another guy I watched named Learn from Trey. I think this black dude, his name's Learn from Trey. And they both said the same thing. They said, find a niche that you love to do. And they said it with, conviction that you love to do. Find a niche. And if you think about that, when they say niche, they say something that you know that on TV, you're good at doing it when you're behind the camera. And the reason why they say love, because if you love to do it, you're going to do it all the time. It's not going to feel like a job. So I knew for me, editing videos, I'm not the best editor, right? I'm not the best editor. I'd be a liar to you if I tell you I'm the best editor, because I'm not. But I know I'm very comfortable in front of the camera, right? I'm good on the fly. No paperwork. Hey, they say, oh, well, this is what you need to say. Say this. That is not my strength. But if you say, hey, Tron, I'm going to hit play. Tell us about this. Okay. That's my strength. I'm not as good. For instance, my brother Marvin, Sonic King, he is very good at breaking things down and giving you the knowledge on any and everything. Detail. He's very detailed. But he's the opposite of me. He doesn't like just going on the fly. He'd rather it be set up, scheduled. That's his skill. But like I said, in detail, he's way better than me. My strength is just going off of the fly. So what fit for me? Live videos, right? Then I learned how to do like thumbnails. Some guy has made like this video on YouTube about how you can make quick thumbnails. And I knew I didn't care about having the best thumbnail, but I knew I needed something decent. And he teaches you how to make thumbnails in like 5 minutes. And I'm not a technical person. Believe me, my technology skill is at the very bottom. So if I can do it, I promise you, anybody can do it. If you're looking to try to learn how to make quick thumbnails and you want to know, hey, hit me up on the Instagram, hit me up on the email, vegantronfit@outlook.com, and I'll send you the video of where I learned how to make quick thumbnails, because I promise you, it makes it that much easier. And I mean, I make thumbnails within 5 minutes. Thumbnails in 5 minutes. You're like, man, and they're not the greatest thumbnails, but they're not terrible. They're definitely good enough. So that's one thing I learned. And I if anybody wants to know those tips, let me know. I'll send them to you and you can help you out. But just good things that you can learn from and you get better at. So pick a niche that you really like and really love. That's what I did. That's one thing I learned from them. All right, then we got Stain O's Lowe's. I'm not sure how to say it. L-O-Z. Cool to see you at Sobe last week. Much love. Oh, what's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing? Oh, this guy came with me last week at the beach. It was good to see you too, man. He walked up and said, hey, man, I love your content. I'm like, thank you. Thanks for you always being on here, brother. Appreciate it. Much love. See that? Y'all see the one that says Stan, O-Z-L-O-L-Z? He was in South Beach last week, and he saw me out there, came with me, showed me some love. So I appreciate him for doing that. And I appreciate you being on here again, because I'm going to keep doing these workouts. You already know how I'm going to do it. Nonstop, I keep doing them. So thanks for the love, man. Appreciate it. And then Young Male Wolf, they can't take you to jail. You're too cool. Thanks, man. Unfortunately, they already took me to jail for tickets, though, when I was younger. But prison, yes. Let's try to stay out of there. And then we got, he said, nice biceps, strong. Thank you, man. I try to get a little bit. I don't got the biggest biceps, but I got, I think, decent ones for my size. Like I said, I'm on the 200 to 205, just depending on the day. But I try to stay in good shape, and I just work on them as best as possible. And then we got 2877. What exactly do you want to achieve with the whole gym thing? So my main thing I like to achieve is just staying in shape. Staying in shape. If I can stay between 200 to 215, I'm good. That's my key. Because at this point, I'm not in my 20s no more. I'm not in my 30s no more. So I'm trying to just get the coolest physique and stuff like that, be the biggest I can be and stuff like that. I'm well past that. So at this point, by being healthy and staying in the best shape I possibly can stay in, that's where I'm at now. Because I'm raising kids and stuff like that, and I'm past the point of trying to be the biggest and coolest. Now I'm just saying, I just want to maintain good health and stay athletic and stay strong and stay in shape. That's my main focus here, where I'm at now. That's the point that I'm at right now. All right, then we got. Don't mess with those lights. Can you take those lights down, baby? User 7UE4M, Roy from LA. I think I got my shots out to you. Say I'm 54. How many times should I train my arms? I think we spoke on that. You look like a boss, though. Hey, man, I'm a boss for myself. Yeah, I do work for myself. That's one thing I will say. But I think we spoke about it. I said, if you do 4 times a week, that's excellent. But I mean, even if you can do 2 or 3 times a week, that's just as good too. So just consistency is the key, man. Consistency is the key, 100%. And then we got David Stinson. I would like to take you out for dinner, Dave. So I guess y'all talking to each other, take you out for dinner, Dave. And then Hammer TV, nice clavicular. Okay. And then we got Topaz, just do it. Just say no. Just say no to drugs. That's right. Just say no to drugs. And then what you want to do, fam? And then we got Blue Chip Podcast. Just subscribe, brother. God bless. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for all those. And as I said out there when we was doing the workout, as I say time and time again, if you like this type of content, what do you need to do? Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Show your boy some love. If you're not really into this content, no big deal. Don't worry about it. Just hit the like button and just show me some love with the like button. I'll take it. All right? Don't forget to do that. David Stinson, say, I like you a lot. I appreciate it, man. I try to be honest, try to be consistent, and try to stay on top of my workouts. Oh, I don't want you to close your hand. I just want him to put his hand in there. And then we got Eli Serial saying hi. I'm saying hi back to you, Eli. We got A movie. That is 100% right. It's a whole bunch of professor athletes that you like. I think he meant professional. Yeah, professional athletes that you like. Yeah, I agree. Professional athletes can teach you a lot. You can learn a lot from professional athletes because the key is what they go off of. They go off of trying to be great, and they know they got to do a lot of work. They know to get there, they got to work hard and hard and hard. The harder they work, the better. Every minute that you're sitting down, you're hurting yourself. If you look at people like Kobe Bryant, I remember they were saying something about him. They was at the Olympics overseas, and all the guys wanted to go out and hang out. When they came back from the club early in the morning, Kobe was walking and leaving the hotel going to the gym. He didn't have time to play games. He was focusing on being great. So you want to be there, you want to be that great, you got to work hard at it. And then we got Maryland. I think I said shouts out to Maryland with the Junior Slimmy. Stan said, Coral Gables checking in. Salute. My man. Garcia 8135 saying hi. I'm saying hi back at you. You say you see coming from Las Vegas. I think I gave the shots out, but shots out to again, Las Vegas. Thanks for being on here. And then we got Games again. Kazakhstan, my man. Stacy Galore 444. She said, here, we here. I see you. Much love. Not sure how to say it, but it's Margeek, Margec, and saying this. And then we got Win Scene 5. I'm impressed how to find you grew your shoulders out. Man, hard work. Hard work. A lot of push-ups. That's one thing I can't say. A lot of pull-ups, a lot of push-ups. I don't got the biggest traps. You know, I don't got the big traps. A lot of people are like, oh, you don't got no traps. You know, I'm not perfect. People, put it this way. If you got your own YouTube or whatever, people always going to look for the smallest thing that you don't got. Don't worry about it. Just be the best you can be. I preach that all the time. There's always going to be somebody that's going to look to try to say, oh, you don't have this. You don't have that. You know what you tell them? You're right. I don't. I'm not perfect. And to be honest, I don't care. That's what you tell them. Remember that. Remember what I said. Don't get down when people say things about you. It's words, man. It's words. I grew up I was the baby of 6 boys, and I got a sister. You know how many times they clown me a day? All day, every day. And I learned, they're just words. Don't worry about it, man. Keep going. What's up, buddy? Then we got, you say your body is great. Thank you. Ray Clay, E9E. Bro, you need more round shoulders. Hey, maybe. If I need more round shoulders, it is what it is. But like I said before, at this age, I just need to stay in shape. And then we got Omar said, hold for 3 seconds at the bottom. Oh, you must have been when I was doing the workout. Man, I wish I would have caught that before. I would have added that to it. And then we got, you say pure burn. That is right. That workout, the push-ups and the squat. If you hold, you get the pure burn. But either way, it's excellent workout. Try it, right? Then Blue Chip Podcast. This is some next level stuff right here. Thank you. I like to work hard, push my body to as far as I can possibly go, make it hard on myself, because if I just do regular workouts, I don't get that much out of it. But if I, do extreme workouts, do stuff where my body is not prepared, not ready for what it's about to do, I get the best results and I get the most out of it. So that's why I like to mix it up. Always doing change up. When you always do that, you're going to get the best results. And you'll get the fastest results too. So that's what I'm focusing on mostly, just trying to get the most out of my workout and the best results possible. All right. And then we got Nate's Cali Fitness. Let's go positive energy, epic workouts. Thank you, Nate. I see you on the photo, man. You're looking great, man. Keep up the good work. He says, smash the like button, subscribe, community, let's go. There it is. He's preaching to the choir, man. Hit the subscribe button if you like this type of content. Go ahead and hit the button if you like this type of content, because it will benefit you. Because if you like this, I'm constantly doing videos, lives, day after day after day. I don't do them every single day, but I do them 2 to 4 times a week. Just depending on how the week goes, depending on the schedule, how it goes with the kids and stuff like that. We try to schedule it out. And I try to make sure for sure get at least 2, sometimes even 4, just depending on how many I can fit in. So, hit the subscribe and you'll get to see all the lives and me coming up with all these different workouts. A lot of people haven't seen before, but I try to stay on it as much as I can. So hit that button. All right, then we got Todd Dolphin. Then we got Gerald Lou 2. What if in a wheelchair? If you're in a wheelchair, I've never been in a wheelchair before, but on something like that, first thing you would do is speak to a doctor. Find out what you can do, because I can't speak on something like that because I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm not handicapped, and I know you have different things that you are able to do. If your arms work fine, you might can do some workouts without weights, just, How I do this one workout, I run in place where you be sitting. So you just want to just move your arms, maybe work out where you can rotate your arms, stuff like that. Do those type of workouts. I'm not sure how much you can do with weight or anything like that. So I don't want to give you specifics. But first thing to do, speak with a doctor. Make sure you find out what you can do, and then you can go from there. That way I can tell you, okay, if you're allowed to do this, if she says or he says this is okay, then we can go from there. And then we got Weaver. He said, bye, buddies. He means his boyfriends. Unfortunately, no. I am married and I have never liked women. I mean, I've only liked women, never liked men. I got a lot of buddies. We're cool, but not my style. Nothing against those, but not my style. Weaver Job fingertips are weird. I'm lost here. And then we got Remo Fitness Life. I just ate 2 packs, Bueno 5 chocolate cakes, and some potato chips crisp. You say that's that G diet, huh? I feel you, man. He said, I remember that was shortly after we met, after you moved back from Louisiana. Oh, you talking about that story? Yeah, the story, yep. So we got, I'm not sure how to say it, but it looked like 8XB saying hi. I'm saying hi back. And come on, make an approach. Chatterbox. Devin Gamer saying hi. I'm saying hi back to you, Devin. And then we got Catherine Strong saying hi. I'm saying hi back to you. I shift focus. Favorite ab routine. My favorite ab routine, Marine kicks. That's probably my favorite. Up and down, and then cross. I like to cross my leg back and forth. Man, it really works your abs. Or I do the pull up. And when I do the pull up, I do the bicycle. If you do that, matter of fact, that's going to be my number one. Do the bicycle, running it, hold yourself in place on the pull up and do the bicycle. That is probably my favorite ab workout. That's number one. That routine is cool. Leo Duran say, and then he say from Caesar, Colombia. Oh, wow. Shouts out to Caesar, Colombia. The blessings, bro. I don't understand your language, but it looks like you're really sticking to the routine, bro, with the discipline. Thank you. As I should say, gracias. Mucho trabajo, todos los días. Todos los días. I'm always working at it, trying my best. And then we got Earns 328 saying hi. I'm saying hi back to you. Leo Duran, greetings, bro. Greetings to you. Omar Torres 165. Malcolm X. I am Malcolm X. I am Malcolm X. I am Malcolm X. Y'all remember that? Then President Anderson saying hi. Thank you. Hi back to you. And then we got the gold medal. Then Sunchild 98 said, thank you for your workout videos, trying to learn. I am 28 and I love this style of workouts. What would you say is the best vegan diet food? How do you go about your diet? Okay. Love it. I do the calisthenics workouts. I switch them up. My main thing I focus is pushing yourself to failure. And with the diet, I didn't go cold turkey, but I went from eating whatever to stop eating land meat. Then I was eating, fish and lobster and stuff like that. And then I changed from eating that to, I said, man, I'm just going to go all vegan. Then I went all vegan. So I took a step into it. I wasn't able to just go from one all the way to the other. And I think if I would have did that, I might even have went back because it would probably been too much of an adjustment. I wasn't ready yet, because when you're vegan, if you're going to be the right type of, do it the right way, you need to be cooking your food. You need to be cooking. If you're not cooking, You just doing the fast food vegan version. You're not gonna reap the benefits of it. I'm sorry. I mean, maybe you will, but I can't agree and say you're gonna reap the benefits of it unless you're going to like real restaurants and eating cooked food and you're getting vegan meals that way. If you're spending that kind of money, if you got that kind of money to spend, okay. But I don't have that kind of money to spend, so got to go to the store, buy the ingredients, bring it back home, cook the ingredients. That's what I got to do. Then we have Amichin 35, 38. Are you on steroids? Nope. No steroids here. That's be honest, that's why I'm not that big. I'm just a cut, more defined, shredded guy. That's why the video today was about being shredded, because that's one thing I know how to do. Get in shape, stay shredded. But if you're talking like get big, no, steroids and all that stuff, I'll pass. I don't want to take nothing that might come back around and cause me issues later on down the line. I'm too old to be having any kind of issues, so I pass on that. So no, I've never taken steroids and don't plan on it. XED19 saying hello from Ukraine. Ukraine, shouts out to the Ukraine. Thanks for being on here. And then we got Yodel 1122. I'm 16. I've got good muscles foundation, but fat that covers it. Not a lot, but enough. So I've been trying to cut, and I don't want to count calories. Do you have a tip for that? Biggest tip. The man in the mirror is the biggest, not the biggest tip, but the biggest thing to pay attention to. The most important thing to pay attention to. Man in the mirror. So like you said, you got loose skin. If I were you, I would look into calisthenics, like the workouts that I was doing. Because the more reps that you're doing at a fast pace, fast twitch, it's going to help take that away, right? It's going to tone you up. That's what you want to focus on, getting toned, getting ripped. A lot of people might tell you, oh, go to the gym, hit the weights, you're going to do it. Yes, but here's the problem. If you're hitting a bunch of heavy weight, that's not going to tone you up. It's going to get you the mass. So you're still going to have that extra little fat that hanging that you're trying to get rid of. If you want to get rid of it, come back, lower the weight or come away from the weight. More calisthenics. When you do that, you're going to get more of the tone and rip. Do high repetition, fast twitch. That's going to give you that rip look that you're trying to get, or that tone look that you're trying to get. So focus on that. And you're young, you're 16, so you got plenty of time to make the adjustment. But the time to do it is time to do it right now. Then we got Lebby 2290. Hello from Belgium. Hello to Belgium. Thank you. Belgium. I don't think I've ever said Belgium before, but now I have. So thank you for being on here. I might have said, somebody might have been on Belgium, but I can't remember. And then we got 6202. Yo, I'm not going to hate. You solid and look fit, no doubt. Why is it you loom like you're wearing a turtle shell, though? Turtle shell. You the fifth ninja turtle. Hey, man. Them turtles, they in tip-top shape. I'm trying to be like Turtle, man. I want to be like, when I was a kid, man, my favorite turtle was Michelangelo. And the funny thing, you said it because today I had on that orange, too. You know, Michelangelo, he always had that orange on. He with the orange headband, and that joker was always eating pizza. And it was cool because, like, so me and my three brothers ahead of me, we were, like, really into turtles. Now, obviously, we were little, when Turtles came out, we weren't, like, we were more like, I was probably about, 10. And my older brothers, they were like teenagers and stuff, but we still watched it, right? So I was big on Michelangelo. My brother that was right in front of me, he loved Raphael. He was all like Raphael. That's the coolest one, the one that wore red. Then my brother, I had a set of twins in front of him. So one twin, we call him Little. he was all about Donatello, right? And then my other brother, the other twin, he liked Leonardo. So it was pretty cool because like all four of us liked a different Ninja Turtle, right? And it was the last four kids. And we were like really into Ninja Turtles, but it was just funny that all four of us liked a different one. And the cool part about it, I think each turtle fit the person's personality. Michelangelo, he's the comedian. He laughs all the time. He's always making everybody laugh. That's me, right? Raphael, he's like the one that don't play games, right? He's serious. He don't play games. My brother that's in front of me, he's the one that don't play games. Donatello, he's the thinker. He's always smart, right? He's ahead of the curve. That was my brother, that my twin, that his name was Little. That was his personality. And it was just perfect. Like everybody's personality fit the turtles. So maybe that's why we liked them, but it was just cool that it was us four that we really like watching it. And everybody chose a different turtle. So appreciate that, man. Love the Ninja Turtle, man. Love the Ninja Turtles. Javon 08Z, you would make a great wide receiver. Not that I would make a great wide receiver. I used to be a wide receiver, so you a smart dude. Yeah, I when I was in high school, I played wide receiver and I returned punts. And then sometimes they would play me in safety. But I played, my wide receiver was my number one. I did that and I love that. I still play when I play football now, I play wide receiver. That's just my position. So you got a good eye, my brother. You got a good eye. And then we got a wholesome 9. You buff, Unc. I try to stay in shape, man. I try, a little bit. I try it. And then we got feeling this energy. Oh yeah. Saying hi back to you. You say, I do calisthenics. Do you? Yes, I do. Plenty of calisthenics. So if you like calisthenics, make sure you hit the subscribe button because I got plenty of calisthenic workouts to do. As a matter of fact, the live tomorrow is calisthenics. So it's going to be 800 reps in I think it's 1 hour. I think it is. Yeah, 800 reps in 1 hour. I'm doing 200 squats, 200 calf raises, 200 push-ups, and 200 pull-ups in 1 hour. So be there, be square. Don't miss it. Then we got feeling the distance said, but the plank has a struggle for me and tips on how you to unlock it. I am 18 from Nambia. The plank, man, the plank is a hard workout for a lot of people. And then I'm tall. So I'll be honest, it's even hard for me. And I do it. Plank is just one of those workouts, man. It's hard, but a good core will help you with that plank. I would say practice as much as possible. And then when you're doing it, try to create a workout in it. So you might not be able to do it as long, but if you can do other stuff, it'll help you get better and better at it, right? Stuff that's similar. Push-ups, help you with your push-ups. The push-ups will help you with the plank. What else? That workout I was doing out there, I don't know if you saw it, where knee touch, do the knee touch push-up. That'll help with it too. If you stand, you ever see those guys playing basketball and they gotta put their back on the wall and they gotta sit there and squat? Do that as well. That'll help. All right, then we got Luka Jokic, 4,400. You have a cold build. Thank you, Luka. Appreciate it. John Davis, 8179. World believes in shortcuts and not good, honest, hard work to get a healthy physique. Do your thing. Be blessed. Thank you. That is very true. Most people, we do not want to do the work no more. We want to find the easiest route to get there. But if you really want the results and you want them to be real to where they're going to stay, because the way to do it is to develop a system to where you can do it consistently. Because that's the way it's going to stay like that. Otherwise, you get it for a certain amount of time, and it's going to go back away. because you don't have a system. So develop a system, consistency. Those two right there, very important. Jonathan got the big smile. Appreciate it. Oh. And then we got feeling the energy, feeling this energy. Can you hit 5 handstands, or this just question? Answer in stories because I think you can. I can do a handstand, but I can't do it that long. I'll be honest. I don't practice it enough. But now that you said that, I'm gonna start practicing handstands. Because I never really practiced handstand, to be honest with you. My wife said she don't even want me to practice it. So maybe I don't get to practice it. We'll see. And then we got Best Believe 607. How old are you, player? 42 years old, and I'll be 43 this summer. So I'm getting up there, man. But anyways, so how long did you take for you to create a disciplined routine? I would say it didn't take long. I've kind of been a disciplined person my whole life. So my parents taught me my discipline, to be honest with you. My mom used to always get on me on cleaning my room. That taught me discipline on being clean. My dad taught me discipline, how to fix things. Don't get somebody else to do it. Fix it yourself. Then I taught myself discipline because I lost my parents when I was young. So I knew I wasn't going to have anybody tell me no or tell me not or what not to do because I was a teenager and my mom was gone and my dad was gone. So I knew at that point I didn't have any kind of adult to tell me, oh, well, you don't need to do this. You can't do that. Because I knew I was on my own. So I was like, I got 2 choices at this point. Now that my parents are gone, I can either be wild and be foolish, or I can discipline myself. So that's what I did. I chose to discipline myself. I always tell myself when I'm doing things, would I do this if my parents was here? Would I do this if my mom was here? Would I do this if my dad was sitting right here? No. I started disciplining myself, so I've been disciplined for a long time. So that's a little easier for me, but I can definitely help people learn to discipline themselves because it's about building the right thought process. If you can build the right thought process, you can start to become a discipline, and that's how I did it. And then we got Best Believe 607. He has broad shoulders like those guys that swim. Hey, you know what? I hear that a lot. And I actually, growing up as a kid, man, my brothers, they used to have me racing against other kids as a swimming. They were like, Jordan, race this guy as swimming. Beat him. Beat this kid. So I actually got very good at swimming. So I'm not surprised that you said that. Thank you. He said, you look good for 42 years old. Most guys at your age look like crap. Well, I don't want to look like that, right? I don't want to look like that. I want to try to stay in great shape. Okay. Shimshang DG, work on your waves, bro. Hey, I need to, right? They falling off, man. Need to work on them waves, man. Need to stay on top of them, man. Make sure I brush my hair. I try to brush it, but being a parent, sometimes I don't brush it enough. But I'm gonna take that in consideration. Thank you for that. But that's all the chat. So I appreciate everybody being on here today. Much love, much thank you. And as I said before 100 times, I'm gonna say it again. If you like this type of content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you don't, if it's not that big of a deal, hey, just hit the like button. But there's one thing you got to do, and you always got to do it. Vegan Try and Fit. Don't forget. Try it. All right. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for being on here. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
over a bridge with water. And he messed up his boat when it became friends with a fish. I remember that.